Kate Middleton famously strutted her stuff on a trend catwalk whilst at university, catching the interest of Prince William. Here's how Kate's catwalk look went down in history. Kate Middleton's trend catwalk look at university. William and Kate had acquired to understand every different throughout their time at St Andrews University in Scotland. However, they had been reportedly simply buddies at first. Until the night time of Kate's catwalk appearance. That is, when the entirety regarded to trade for the future royal couple. The night time in query was once in March 2002 and the tournament used to be a charity trend show. The night time of the catwalk. Kate, then 20, wowed the target audience by means of rocking a sheer black lace shift knee-length dress, which featured a contrasting turquoise panel throughout the bust. It additionally featured a blue ribbon trim to the hem. She wore a black bandeau and matching pants underneath. The outfit price its designer, fellow college scholar Charlotte Todd, simply £30 to make. For years after the event, it languished in the return of Charlotte's mother's wardrobe. However, when William and Kate introduced their engagement in 2010, Charlotte realized the gown ought to go down as phase of trend history. It later fetched £78 at an auction. How Kate caught William's eye. Speaking to People in 2020, Charlotte admitted she hadn't made the outfit for Kate. "I didn't understand who Kate Middleton was once and I didn't put her in it," she said. "It was once simply pure chance. I made it as a skirt. However, others pulled it up on Kate and she wore it as a dress. Everyone says that the trend exhibit was once when the romance started. So a small section of me will usually be phase of royal history. It's madness." He was once sitting the front row and his eyes had been like stalks. Regardless of how she wore the dress, William used to be reportedly blown away. He had interestingly paid £200 to be in the front row. And surely obtained his money's worth. His buddies at the time recalled how the future king started out to seem at Kate in an exceptional light, reportedly turning to them and remarking, "Wow, Kate's hot." Meanwhile, some other student, Ben Duncan, informed E! News in 2011, "It was once the quit of their first year. I used to be there. And in character there have been a lot of desirable girls. She used to be in a very daring dress. In a sheer stocking-like dress. William used to be sitting the front row and his eyes had been like stalks." Despite William and Kate interestingly now not relationship at this point, love constantly finds a way. They reportedly started their romance a few months later. The rest, they say, is history. Kate addresses her runway appearance. Kate hasn't in reality spoken about her runway look on the grounds that it happened. However, she did reputedly make a cheeky reference to it again in 2012. Speaking to an undergraduate pupil at some point of a charity enchantment dinner for her alma mater in London, Kate said, "I hope you weren't concerned in the trend show. You in no way recognize what you are going to be requested to wear." In 2023, the iconic second was once depicted in the Netflix show, The Crown. Meg Bellamy, who performed the uni version of Kate, described the journey as liberating. "I assume at first I used to be a bit apprehensive. Basically due to the fact it used to be the first time I had virtually felt like I was once reliving a key match that I remembered seeing in the news," she said, "but on the day itself, it was once absolutely different. It used to be amazing."